The Kano State House of Assembly on Thursday initiated impeachment proceedings against Deputy Governor Aminu Abdulsalam over alleged gross misconduct, abuse of office, and breach of public trust. The notice was read during plenary presided over by Speaker Ismail Falgore after it was presented by the majority leader, Lawan Husseini Dala. Dala told Section 188 of the 1999 Constitution, which empowers a state legislature to commence impeachment proceedings against the Deputy Governor on grounds of gross misconduct. More updates are expected as the Assembly continues the process.
This article of impeachment, sir, is a formal notice by the Kano State House of Assembly in compliance with Section 188 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended against Aminu Abdulsalam, contained here in allegation of gross misconduct, abuse of office, and breach of public trust arising from.
And now to discuss more on this, we're joined by the spokesperson for Kwankwasiyya Movement, Habeeb Mailemo. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, there are allegations that one of your members did not align with Governor Yusuf in the APC. How do you respond to these claims regarding the Deputy Governor, Comrade Aminu?
Well, thank you for giving me this opportunity. But I think the most important question is why now? You understand? And for somebody who has served in a capacity as a Deputy Governor for 3 years, and serve as a commissioner for local government for close to 1 year. And even within that particular period of time, those that are serving as the local government chairman are actually members of the opposition political party, because remember, an election into the local government council only come up after a year into this administration. And if at all the state government, or rather the members of the state assembly, are actually serious, why is it that those allegations did not surface until now, when the deputy governor decided to remain within the NMPP and also on the mandate freely given to him by Kano State Kano State people? You understand? So basically, as a Kwankwasiyya Movement, we only observe and also believe that this is nothing more than just a political witch hunt. It's part of the wider script. You understand that those that depicted intends to implement. And I believe it's going to come off at a very serious cost to the government itself and also to the entire political atmosphere of the state. And that's why at this point, we ask the members of the State Assembly to tread with caution, because they have even started in the wrong foot. The very person that have moved the motion, as at that particular time he moved that motion, he was not confirmed as the majority leader of the House. Remember, he defected from the NMPP, well, the NMPP was in the majority, to APC, and the law requires that he need to also pass through a process that also confirm him or another person as the House leader of the Assembly. And that has not been done because it's a hasty decision. It is a decision that intends actually to confirm the script written for the governor to follow, for him to be able to actually compromises on justice, fairness, and the other issues they must have discussed while he was defected. We believe they are just trying to pave way for emergence of another person as a deputy governor to certify the wins and also to certify those in opposition, and nothing more than that. Because for somebody who has served as the commissioner for local governments, coming up with such allegations, saying that certain amount of money as a kickback from the local government chairman that are not even from your own political party, and what have you, are things that I believe the House to look inward and actually reflect on even their internal activities.
Yeah, but I mean, he has also been accused of misappropriating local government funds. How would you describe the state of grassroots governance during his tenure as Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs?
Well, I believe very much that he was there even when it was a period of crisis, when even the government itself is struggling to confirm its own legitimacy. The government was even in court. We have seen how freely he allows members, or rather the local government chairman, to continue to draw from the joint account what is theirs. And that was even one of the reasons as at that time, because the government was even accusing him of arming oppositions, because those guys are actually from the opposition political party. They were being paid their entitlements despite the fact that we were in court. And even people went to the extent of accusing him of saying that that payment he was making was simply arming the opposition to continue to fight against the government. And I believe very much he has done, because he has once served as the local government chairman. He has known actually how the local government works. And he is one of the proponents that actually support grassroots movement and development. So therefore, there is no way, in fact, everybody, not only us in Kwankwasiyya Movement, everybody believes this is just a politically motivated issue. And if you can also follow off the interviews granted by the House, the leader, he was saying that if the chairman, or rather if the deputy governor resigned today, they will no longer pursue the matter. So that is to tell you they have just a predetermined target. They just want him out of place. And they have forgotten so easily that the same scenario had played itself earlier on when the Ganduje decided to make a departure from the movement, move out with all the elected members. At that particular time, the deputy governor at the same time still stick to the Kwankwasiyya Movement until he was compelled and forced to resign.
Okay.
So it's something that we know is not a new thing, and we are observing it and following it, and we are going to ensure that we do the right thing in making sure that the situation is handled the best way it should within the
thank you so much,
ambit of the law.
Mailemo. I would like to appreciate you, spokesperson for Kwankwasiyya Movement, Habeeb Mailemo, for joining us and sharing your thoughts on this development.